Valley Sports San Diego, the heart of a fan.
Fernando drives one to center field. Pavin Smith is back. Third home run of the night for Fernando. The trifecta for the Nando. Fernando Tatis Jr. holding his own home run derby. 3 home runs and now 25 on the year as the Padres take game 1 of the series. Tonight's game is presented by National University. It's game 2 of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres from Petco Park in San Diego. Welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Don Orsillo along with Mark Grant. Welcome to Padres baseball. Fernando Tatis Jr. outstanding again last night. He was looking to get 4 home runs, but 3 was just enough.
First 3 at-bats, 3 home runs. He still had 2 at-bats. Anticipation was going through out Petco Park. So let's take a look at these home runs. Down the middle, yeah, you're going to make a mistake, and he's going to have you pay. He hits the ball in the air. Chances are it's going to go over the wall. The 12th 3-home-run game in team history last night. It's quite a feat. I mean, every pitch, too. It's fastballs, it's curveballs, it's changeups. It's using the whole field as well. So he's in scoring position when he's in the batter's box. The Padres really got something special going to the top of the order, getting on the board, and Fernando Tatis Jr. is one of those reasons why. Most home runs in first 59 games of a season at the age of 22 or younger. Fernando topped the list with 25 home runs. Stay hot, kid at shortstop.
Other Padres doing as well is Jake Cronenworth. He has been outstanding for the Padres. He's got home runs in 4 straight games. He's very much in the Crone zone.
Are you kidding me? With the Padres, number 2 in the order, Fernando. Number 3 in the order, Jake Cronenworth. Where are you going to get hurt? The Crone zone is inside part of the plate, and it's not just one pitch. It's the fastball. It's the curveball. But look at this. Even a slider from the great Clayton Kershaw. They're trying to pitch him away. The thing is here, if they don't get it away and it leaks in, he will make you pay. He stays on the ball nice. The body might be out in front, but he keeps the hands back, uses the whole field. He's got some pop. What a great player. And let's not forget about his defense as well. When you talk about high slugging percentage on the inside pitches, hey, scouting report says you got to stay out of there. Let's see if that happens tonight. A .709 slugging percentage for Cronenworth.
Coming up, don't forget the pen. The bullpen was excellent again last night. They shut down the Diamondbacks offense over 6 2/3. Andy Halbrin will join us next on Valley Sports San Diego.
For Game 2 against the Arizona Diamondbacks. And last night was a doozy, but not to be lost in the offensive fireworks is the job by this Padres bullpen. Chris Paddock only able to go 2 1/3 innings, gave up 5 earned runs, and the Padres jumped out to 2 big leads twice, but the Diamondbacks came back within a run twice. So you bring in the bullpen, 5 relievers combined for 6 2/3 innings pitched, no runs allowed, and it was Nick Ramirez who relieved Paddock. He left the bases loaded in the 3rd, then pitched a 1-2-3 inning. Significant because he was called up Sunday and just got to pitch last night. So Jay Stingler singled him out for a job well done. This bullpen getting it done all season. 2nd most innings in the majors, 2nd best ERA, and even rookie Mason Thompson in on the action. Well, coming up, Dinelson Lamet ready to deliver as the Friars try to make it 9 straight wins. Padres, Diamondbacks, first pitch up next on Valley Sports San Diego.
Arizona Diamondbacks and the Padres took game 1 of the series last night as we check out Torey Lovello starting night tonight for the Diamondbacks. Leading it off will be Josh Rojas. He's at shortstop with Ketel Marte in center. Eduardo Escobar at second base with David Peralta in left field. As Dribble Cabrera at third base with Christian Walker at first. Pavin Smith is in right field with Stephen Vogt doing the catching. And Merrill Kelly, the pitcher, bats out of the 9th spot. Still looking for his first hit of the year. Coming in 0-for-24 and batting 9th for the D-backs. Now the Padres taking the field tonight, led by Dinelson Lamet as he's getting ready to make the start. It's time now for our weather report brought to you by HES Solar. 70 degrees, 6 miles per hour. The breeze from the west-southwest, and mostly clear. The forecast for the remainder of the night. Not a cloud in the sky as we get it started at Petco Park in San Diego. The weather has been perfect on this homestand as the Padres and Diamondbacks wrapping it up tomorrow. Final game of the homestand. But tonight it is Dinelson Lamet on the mound for the Friars. 11th appearance, 9th start of the year for the right-hander.
And the 28-year-old so far this season has accumulated 27 innings. It's a slow progression. He's gone 5 innings. That's the most in the season, twice. Last time out was the most pitches that he's thrown at 81. He has only surrendered 2 home runs in those 27 innings because of the late breaking slider and that 2-seamer that he throws. So Dinelson Lamet trying to beat the Snakes tonight. He is 2-0 against the Diamondbacks at Petco Park. Padre defense tonight behind Lamet. Tommy Pham in left, Trent Grisham in center. Jerkson Profar gets the call in right tonight. The usual suspects on the infield. Third to first, Machado, Tatis, Cronenworth, and Hosmer. Webster Rivas is putting down the signs tonight. Lamet, Rivas. The battery for San Diego tonight. Dinelson Lamet is completing his warm-up pitches to Webster Rivas as Fernando Tatis Jr. takes his final warm-ups as Game 2 is about to start. As Josh Rojas for the Arizona Diamondbacks, leading off for the Snakes, steps up to home plate. Stepping up to the mic is the voice of the San Diego Padres, Mr. Don Orsillo. Don?
Thanks very much, Mudley. And here we go. Game 2 of the 3-game series between the Padres and the Diamondbacks. And the Padres, they've been on fire. This has been a tremendous homestand for the San Diego Padres. And for Fernando Tatis Jr. too. His 3 home run performance in last night's game. So here we go. And Rojas standing in at 258, 9 homers, 23 runs batted in. He's been atop the Diamondbacks order, as he is tonight. Expecting another big crowd on hand tonight at Petco Park. It's been terrific. The support that the Friar faithful has shown to this Padres team, off the charts. First pitch of this one is going to miss for ball 1, and we're underway. So Rojas leading it off here. Slaps one foul off to the left out of play, and it's 1-1. Here's what he features.
Well, we know heavy on the slider, and he'll throw it any time, and the numbers prove that. About 86, 87 on that, forcing fastball, sinker, and changeup. But if he could locate both of those pitches, it's going to be a really tough night for any opposing hitter. We know that when Dinelson Lamet is on the hill.
2 balls and a strike here to Josh Rojas as Lamet comes in with a 2-2 record individually. There's a pop-up down the left field line. Tatis into foul ground. Fernando makes the catch. Tatis and Machado over together, and Fernando makes the grab for out number 1.
He covers so much ground. Okay, Machado 13 towards the infield, not the good angle. So athletic. Flash look, the 2-handed grab, and then the back step. Hauling it in for a big out, especially that leadoff hitter for the Padres. Lamet loves it. Why not? What's not to love?
One down here in the first inning brings up Ketel Marte. They shift on the right side to the Padres, and Marte will take ball 1. He was off in last night's game. Back in there today. 366 in 36 games, 4 homers, and 21 runs driven in, and he goes over the shift on a liner that gets into right field. Back to the wall, and hit it so hard it's just going to be a single. So Marte with a 1-out single.
Well, a couple
he
of
hurt himself.
Looks like he kind of pulled up a little bit, huh, Donnie?
They're calling for the trainer. Torey Lovullo and the Diamondbacks trainer headed out there.
Well, he was on the 10-day IL from April 8th to May 18th with a strained right hamstring. Here's a 4-seamer. Looks like a little cut to it. Center cut, to be exact. And you know things are going the Padres' way and not the Diamondbacks' way when something like this happens. Ball is smoked. Marte pulls up. Great carom to Profar in right. Let's see where it gets him. Ooh.
See his frustration there.
Yeah.
He is going to be coming out of this game. So the base hit, but that's going to be the night for Marte. Torey Lovullo weighing his options, looking at that lineup card, see what he's going to do here to switch it up. Need a pinch runner for the moment, and then they can figure out the rest.
Well, you really hate to see that. I mean, it's one of the star players for the Diamondbacks. You want to see him healthy. I mean, you come to the ballpark, obviously, here in San Diego to see the Padres and playing so well, but still, the opposing team, you know, they've got some really, really good players on the other teams as well, and Marte fills that category, and it's a shame to see him have to exit this one. Oh, you see how dejected he is. That's, man, hate to see that.
Now Josh Reddick is going to run for him at first base. So Reddick coming into the game and taking over at first to pinch run. You know, he is certainly one of the guys. We talked about it last night with the Diamondback situation being what it is.
Yeah.
They are going to be sellers, no doubt, come trade deadline, and he's one of the guys that I think there's a lot of teams that are interested in.
Peralta, Escobar. I mean, we can go down the line, Donnie, on this roster to where the Diamondbacks sell certain players, veteran players who can make a difference and then get something in return to try to bolster that minor league system.
So out of the game with 1 out, 1 on. Here is Eduardo Escobar. One of the guys we were talking about is a swing and a miss for strike one. He's put together 16 home runs on the year, 46 RBIs, and a .245 average. He's in his 74th game of the year. A little bit low, and it's a ball and a strike. Lost 20 pounds in the offseason between 2020 and 2021.
I'd like to talk to him. Have a little chat.
Swing and a miss. He downsized. He felt like he was carrying around too much weight.
What's the secret? I'm all ears.
I don't know. We'll have to talk to Eduardo Escobar tomorrow before the game. We'll go down to the field. See what the secret is.
I'll be there.
I bet he cut out the 9 bowls of cereal that you have a day. This one is to left, and Pham is not going to get it. That'll get by him to the track of the wall as Reddick from first base going to try and score. Here comes the throw. Going to be close. He will be safe. Ball gets away. Rivas could not field it cleanly. And the head first slide for Reddick. And the Diamondbacks jump on top 1-0 in the first inning.
Four-seam fastball, and Escobar does a nice job of taking this one the opposite way. Now this ball right here, I thought Tommy Pham had a chance to really cut it off. Somehow it got by him. Okay, now you hit the relay man. Really nice throw from Manny. Rivas has got to position himself out in front of home plate. Remember, create the lane, leave the lane. Let's see the short hop here. Oh. Could not find the handle, and the D-backs are on the board.
Yeah, if he fields that clean, it looks like he's got it. But could not. Ball bouncing around. Escobar ends up at second, and swing and a miss for David Peralta. Gets away briefly from Rivas. No advance for Escobar. So Escobar staying at second. David Peralta with 4 home runs, 36 runs batted in, and a .257 average coming in. Last 14 games, though, he's been hot, hitting at .311. And coming up on a milestone. He is 6 home runs shy of 100. Grounds one down the first baseline. It's a fair ball. Hosmer's got it. He'll tag the bag as Escobar takes third with now 2 down in the inning. Well, when the Padres pitcher's K9, your K9 wins. If the Padres strike out 9 or more batters in a game, all Padres fans can visit participating Petco locations the next day and receive free dog or cat treats with Pals rewards. Visit petco.com/PadresK9 for more details. No strikeouts yet for Dinelson Lamed, who has 2 outs in the first inning. Eduardo Escobar is at third, and here's Asdrubal Cabrera. Rolls it over foul outside of first. The veteran who tonight gets a start at third. He's made 29 starts now at third base. He's made some starts at first base as well, 9 of them. And Cabrera spending time on the IL as well, had a strained right hamstring. He bats with Escobar 90 feet away, and the Diamondbacks already on top 1-0 tonight.
Well, during this road stretch where they have now lost 24 straight on the road, this is a rarity right here, what we're witnessing. They're leading 1-0. During the 24-game stretch on the road, they've had the lead prior to tonight only 6 times.
Wow. This has been an historic stretch. Up the middle, ranging is Tatis around the bag. It's set. The throw is good. And the inning is over. But the D-backs get a run. The Padres are coming up. Official partner of the San Diego Padres. By Sequan Casino. Watch the Padres all season long at Sequan Casino Resort with exclusive prizes, game tickets, and more. By Nissan, things are heating up at the Nissan Summer Sales event. Find the one online or at your local Nissan store. And by Jack in the Box. Remember, when the Padres hit a home run tonight, you get a free Jumbo Jack tomorrow with a purchase of a large drink. Padres and Diamondbacks, and the Diamondbacks jump out to the 1-0 advantage in the top of the first inning. Coming up in the bottom of the first are the San Diego Padres, and their lineup is brought to you by Mozzie Heating, Air, and Solar. For Jace Tingler, it's Tommy Pham leading it off. He's in left field with Fernando Tatis Jr. At shortstop, Jake Cronenworth at second with Manny Machado at third. Eric Hosmer at first base. Trent Grisham's in center. Jurickson Profar in right with Webster Rivas doing the catching, and Dinelson Lamet bats out of the 9 spot for San Diego. Merrill Kelly on the mound for the Diamondbacks tonight.
43 strikeouts, only 8 walks. He is a strike thrower, makes his 16th start. 10th career start against the Friars. Nice record at 6-2 with a 2.92 ERA against the San Diego Padres.
Nothing. Diamondbacks on top. Tommy Pham leading it off. Of course, he led it off with a bang in last night's game with a home run as he takes strike one. Well, the Padres have been doing a lot of their damage in the first inning, getting that early lead. We'll see what happens tonight. They trail, batting in the bottom of the first inning, as Pham gets the arms out of the way and takes a ball 1-1.
What a kick in the gut it would be for the Padres to take the lead here in the bottom of the first. Like you mentioned, Don, putting up crooked numbers recently after the Diamondbacks score 1 in the top.
Tommy Pham with 7 extra base hits in his last 7 games. He got 5 doubles and 2 homers. And has really settled into this leadoff spot for the Padres on a nightly basis. That is strike 2.
You're going to see that 2-seamer. You're going to see the 4-seamer. He's pretty much a 4-pitch mix. 4 2-seamer, curveball, and a changeup from Woogie.
On the ground to third base, gathered by Cabrera. His throw in time, and Pham retired for the first out here in the first inning. With one away, that brings up Fernando Tatis Jr. for the first time tonight. .293, 25 home runs, 54 runs batted in, and the OPS over 1,000 for Fernando. 3 home runs last night. Swing and a miss for strike 1 tonight. 94 and good movement.
Hey, Donnie, can I be honest with you?
Sure.
I'm running out of adjectives for this kid.
You and me both.
We are so lucky to see him play each and every night. We see his game, what he's all about. And you run out of ways to describe him.
Exactly.
And what he does.
Yep. The 1 pitch to Fernando, and that one will miss inside at 93.
Well, we've seen a lot of that. Fastballs in. They don't want to get him extended. We talked about it in our game open about all the sorts of different pitches he's hit out of the ballpark when he gets extended outer half of the plate.
It's time for the Coors Light, beating the pressure. And Fernando has done well in his young career against these Diamondbacks. 24 career games against the Diamondbacks, 32 hits, 348 average, OPS over 1,200. 12 of his home runs against the Diamondbacks, 3 coming last night. That's with 1 out and a count of 2-1.
Fernando Tatis Jr. looks at pressure straight in the eye and laughs. Really? Pressure? Really?
Three balls and a strike here to Fernando. And that's a strike as Tatis gets the bad news from Lance Barksdale.
That's a ball. That was off the plate.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's on the corner all right. 16th and Imperial.
3-2 pitch. Line on a hop to the shortstop. Actually, that's Escobar over there on the right side, and he gets him. The second baseman in a shift, and Fernando retired 4-3. So 2 down, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Let's take a look at StatCast powered by Google Cloud.
Well, the home runs and the distance, the last 4 games for the second baseman of the Padres. Look at the pitchers. I mean, darn good ones. Urias, Kershaw, Bauer, and Smith. Yes, into the Crone zone, and the distances to the pull side. We talked about it also, how Jake likes to pull that pitch on the inside part. That's the Crone zone. And then it ends up in the Crone zone. So would it be fair to say, Donnie, there are 2 Crone zones?
The one inside and the one in right field.
Right.
You know what you're talking about?
Right.
Yeah. There's Jake's Crone zone, and then there's the Crone zone. Yeah, so there's 2 different places.
Where everyone is welcome.
Right. He's homered in 4 consecutive games, first time in his career. And has tied the longest home run streaks in baseball this season. It's been done 5 times. 4 home runs in a row, 4 different games, and that pitch will miss.
And let's see if Merrill Kelly tries to go away. Doesn't mean you can't throw him in. If you throw breaking stuff in, that looks like it's going to be a strike and then off the plate. Like that slider down and into the lefty. Or a curveball.
He's also at a double figures in a hitting streak, 10-game hitting streak. As he takes the strike to make it 2-2. And with that second strike, going from third is Asdrubal Cabrera to the right side of the Diamondbacks infield. He will join Escobar and Walker as they stack it up. Full count now. Merrill Kelly able to induce 2 ground ball outs. Pham and Tatis. Full count now with Manny Machado waiting on deck for San Diego. Ground ball into that shift. It's Cabrera, the third baseman. He throws out Cronenworth, and on the benefit of 3 ground ball outs, it's a 1-2-3 inning. Have the lead over the Padres as we move to inning number 2. And it is time now for our Valley View Casino trivia question. Fernando Tatis Jr. hit 3 home runs in a game at the age of 22 years, 174 days. The youngest player to hit 3 home runs in a game was Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Corey Seager, Al Kaline, or Mel Ott. To enter our Valley View Trivia Sweepstakes, tweet your answer to Valley View Trivia question at Valley Sports SD through the hashtag Valley View Trivia. A winner will be announced in next Saturday's postgame show. Visit valleysports.com for full rules and details. What do you got there, Mudley?
I'm going Rudy York.
He was not on the list.
Oh, he wasn't?
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure he was not on the list.
You know what? I looked at all those names,
Yep.
and just one jumped out, and he was like just an obscure name. Why is he on the list? I'm going to go Mel Ott.
Okay. I'm going to go Al Kaline.
Good guess.
Just because I like Al Kaline. This one is in the air to deep right center field. Back goes Grisham, and that ball is gone. Home run for Christian Walker to start the 2nd inning. A leadoff shot off that short fencing in right center field. His 4th home run of the year, and a 2-0 Diamondbacks lead.
Talk about a nice, easy swing from Christian Walker. Let's check out the pitch from Lamet. Looked like it was something up and away a little bit. He wants it down and away. Yep. Belt buckle high. Short and quick to it. Taking it that way. Well, it jumped off his bat. Good looking swing.
So 2-0 Diamondbacks, and it brings up Pavin Smith. And the Diamondbacks out to the good start tonight. A run on the first, a run so far here in the second against Dinelson Lamet. And Chase Tingler saying before the game he'd like to get some length out of Dinelson Lamet in tonight's game just because of all the work that the bullpen certainly had to endure in last night's game. There are some guys that are just not available for him tonight. This is popped up left side of the infield. Manny Machado drifting back to the outfield grass to make the catch for out number 1.
Well, Lamet has done a fine job in the short time that he's pitched this year of keeping the ball in the ballpark. That's the 3rd home run he's surrendered in 27 plus innings. And the Diamondbacks, they've been hurting in the home run category. 13th in the NL and 28th in Major League Baseball. That's only the 69th home run that the Diamondbacks have hit this year.
One down here in the 2nd inning, and Stephen Vogt, the veteran backstop, hitting at .213 coming in. 4 homers, 15 runs batted in, and he will take ball 1. They go into a shift on the right side. This is the shift that has Cronenworth on the short lawn and right. So for the first time in 5 games, the Padres did not score at least 2 runs in their half of the first inning. That's amazing.
Got to play catch up, and they've got the offense just to do that.
A little different tonight.
Yep. Got a good pitcher going for the Diamondbacks, Merrill Kelly, who's pitched well against the Padres in his career.
One-two pitch to Vogt, and a pop-up into shallow right in the shift. It's Cronenworth. Medium depth right field will make the catch for out number 2. We talked a lot about the Diamondbacks losing streak, and they're trying to end it. Longest single season road losing streaks all time. We take it back to 1890 and the Pittsburgh Alleghenies. They had lost 41 straight road games, but in the modern era, which we had last night from 06 on,
right?
The Diamondbacks have the all-time record. You see the Cleveland Spiders down there.
Yes.
That was back in 1899. And there's been some talk that the Cleveland Indians name may be changed next year to go back to the Cleveland Spiders, who used to be the Spiders some time ago, as you saw in 1890s.
Yeah, they've got my vote. And I tell you what, talking about the Alleghenies, no fun going to the ballpark on the road that year. And it's the same for the Diamondbacks, too. There's a game of baseball. You want to have fun with your teammates and, yuck it up every now and then on the bench and in the clubhouse. But, I'm sure little spurts here and there to where you do just that to keep it light, right? But you're on your best behavior. It's one of those situations where you want to be seen and not heard.
Swing and a miss, and Merrill Kelly strikes out. But leadoff home run for Christian Walker. D-backs have a 2-0 lead.
Second, and Manny Machado gets ready for his turn at the plate. Now, if you missed this home run on Wednesday, please stop what you're doing and take a look. Manny Machado hits this home run. A very happy Padres fan leans over the railing and he makes this catch barehanded, one-handed. The look from the Dodgers fans and the Padres fans around him are priceless. While Machado wrote on his Instagram, "Homer was sick, but the catch was even better. Tag the guy who caught it. I got something for him." Well, the guy who caught it is Ricky Magana. You see him on the screen. He's actually sitting behind me. The Padres are hosting him tonight. CEO Eric Grubner specifically, and Manny Machado gave him this jersey before the game. He wrote on it, "Nice catch, gold glove type, sky's the limit." Oh yeah, he's loving it. He's got that jersey right there. Ricky told me that he stood up to cheer for the home run. He saw the ball coming in his direction, reached out his hand and prayed to God he would catch it. He said as soon as he felt it, he squeezed it for dear life. Guys, Blake Snell and other players have been coming by in the dugout all night telling him, "Nice catch, nice catch." And Ricky called it the best moment of his life. He said he's gotten a ton of texts and messages since then. So a very cool moment, Don and Mud, and a very good night in the big leagues, as you guys would say.
Absolutely. That was tremendous. What a great catch, too.
One of the best ones I've ever seen, considering having to lean over that railing. That ball landed perfectly in his hand. And kudos to Manny as well for reaching out and giving him that jersey.
Now Machado leads it off, and a swing and a miss for strike one against Merrill Kelly. 3 ground ball outs in order for Merrill Kelly on 17 pitches. Pretty quick and easy first for him. And with 12 home runs, 49 runs batted in. And a liner to left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. First hit of the night for the Padres belongs to Manny Machado.
That nice easy swing that we're used to seeing, and the knuckle curveball from Kelly. Went down and got it. Little soft serve to left. And there goes the no-hitter.
Lead runner on for the Friars in the second inning, and here's Eric Hosmer. Hosmer batting out of the 5th spot in the Padres order tonight. Middle infield double play depth here for the D-backs, and Hosmer with a swing and a miss that time on a cutter down and in.
You can see that Kelly does not overthrow. He tries to hit his spots with movement. Delivery under control. Not a violent delivery at all.
On a strike to Hosmer. Sits safely in each of his past 6 games, hitting at .316 over the last 6 games. Machado with the lead at first and dives back to the bag. That turned out to be relatively close.
Yes, it was.
No challenge from the Diamondbacks. The home plate umpire Lance Barksdale looked into Torey Lovella, but they're not going to challenge it. He's got that lead again over there. And a ground ball headed towards shortstop. Rojas to second for one. On to first, not in time. Well, Hosmer got down the line pretty well to stay out of that DP.
Yes, he did. He doesn't want to get written down for grounding into a double play, and no challenge. Good hustle, and there was a little bit, just a little bit, at second base on the transfer, a little juggling, as we can see he's clearly safe.
One out, one on, and Trent Grisham. Grisham batting out of the 6th spot, center fielder for the Padres. Needed first for Hosmer. And this one fouled off the catcher, Stephen Vogt, that time. Grisham with doubles in back-to-back games. One for 3 in last night's game with a double. Also a walk mixed in and an RBI. All part of a Padres victory in the first game of the series. Four ground ball outs so far for Merrill Kelly out of the gate tonight, keeping that ball down. '25th pitch of the night for Merrill Kelly. First a toss to first, and back to the bag is Hosmer. Lead was not large, so he just crossed over to get back. Grisham will take the 1-1 for ball 2. Center fielder Pavin Smith moved over towards left center field. Big gap in right center.
You know, that's the beauty of this Padre lineup, Don, is that any part of the lineup you can pop one. 2-run shot, right? Get right back in it.
Yeah, really 1 through 9. As that'll miss up and away. On deck is Jurickson Profar. Padres batting. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Diamondbacks get a run in the first, a run in the 2nd. And have a 2-0 lead with the Padres batting here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Grisham will take strike 2. Went to the fastball to get it. And that fastball at 92.
Well, speaking of the last home run for Trent Grisham, it's been 10 days at Colorado. Just thinking out loud, Donnie. Scouring the notes.
Are you calling it?
I'm not necessarily calling it. I'm just making it known.
It kind of sounded like you were calling it. Hosmer takes off. Grisham sends it through the right side into right field. A base hit. Hosmer just keeps on going. He'll get to third. Little hit and run for the Padres, and it's first and third with one away.
He squared it up. High two-seamer, and he was all over it. Love the follow through from Grisham. Get to it, shorten it up. Nice level swing. That sound. Staying out of the double play. There's the flash look. Got to go. Love first and third action.
First and third, one out. And Jurickson Profar standing in. They shift on him in the infield on the right side. 212, a home run. 17 runs batted in for 70 games of the year. Jammed and a pop-up. Down from first comes Walker. And he'll make the catch in foul ground. And now a quick word from Ballast Point.
Visit a San Diego Ballast Point brew pub for $5 Swinging Friar ale pints every Padres game day all season long.
Well, the Padres are threatening here with runners at first and third, 2 down. And Webster Ribas coming up. .143 with a home run and a run batted in. First 10 big league games for Webster Ribas. Time call requested by the catcher Stephen Vogt, as indicated by the home plate umpire Lance Barksdale.
7:50 Pacific time.
'30th pitch for Merrill Kelly's going to miss away. In there for a strike, and it's 1-1. One pitch in there for a strike 2.
Here's that knuckle curve from Kelly. He's got a good one. Not afraid to throw inside to righties.
Hosmer at third, Grisham at first, and a check right away over there on Grisham. That was a chance it could be on the move. Merrill Kelly well aware of the speed of Trent Grisham. Ribas sends one foul down the right field line. Well, remember, when the Padres hit a home run tonight, you get a free Jumbo Jack tomorrow with a purchase of a large drink. Oh, and 2 strikes to Webster Ribas with 2 outs here in the second inning. On the ground left side, deep in the hole, it's short. Rojas with a long throw that'll get there in time. Padres will strand a pair. We played 2. Diamondbacks have a 2-0 lead. It's 2-0 Arizona on top of the Padres as we get ready for the top of the third. And Jace Tingler, the manager of the San Diego Padres, kind enough to join us as we begin the inning. And Jace, great to talk with you as we get into this season. We're at game 79 right now, and you know, we've talked so much about Fernando Tatis Jr., and rightly so, but I want to get your take on what you're seeing from Jake Cronenworth right now, the way he's playing.
He just continues to get better and better, and the way he's playing on all facets, defensively, offensively, just everything. I think he's continues to progress, and he's turning into not just one of the better players on this team, but I think he's turning into one of the better players in this league.
Have you ever seen a middle of the infield skipper like Tatis Jr. and Cronenworth? I mean, we talked about Jake and Fernando's offense, but with that glove, I mean, they are just so spectacular. In your years of baseball, have you ever seen anything like it?
No, it's definitely unique. You know how athletic they are, and their baseball IQ, and they're really developing a great chemistry, working up the middle together. So not only is that good for the now, I think it's great for the years to come as well.
What are you seeing from Dinelson so far tonight?
You know, right now, you know, he's been all right. Hopefully this inning here, he starts to turn it on a little bit. The slider hadn't had as much depth as we've seen in the past, but sometimes that comes and goes. So hoping he gets a little bit sharper as we get going here.
I know performance has a lot to say, how long you go with him, but last time out, throwing 81 pitches or so. What has he stretched out tonight? Hopefully, if he throws the ball well.
Yeah, I think somewhere, in that range. We've certainly been step by step with him. It's been very, very positive. We want a quality start every time he goes out. Every time he touches the ball. At the same time, we're going to stay big picture as well. Sorry. We have a goal of we want him finishing the year strong and healthy, and we want him throwing his best ball down the stretch.
Jace, really appreciate your time, especially in game. Thanks so much.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Jace Tingler, the manager of the San Diego Padres, has done such a great job in the last year plus, almost a year and a half, just 2 games short of the halfway mark for the Padres.
It's got to be fun coming to the ball yard and thinking about, you enjoy the victory, and then you got to think about the next day, but filling out that lineup card for him.
Yes.
In his office and having the depth that he has.
It's got to be a good feeling.
And the fun that he's having during this streak. It's got to be something.
Now Josh Reddick batting for the first time. He pinch ran for Ketel Marte, who hurt himself in the first inning after getting a base hit and left this game. And Reddick pinch ran, took over in right field. Pavin Smith moved from right to center. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Center fielder Grisham over towards left center. In the outfield, they shift in the infield with Cronenworth over there in short right. We've not seen Manny go out there in this series after being out there a ton in the Dodgers series. Kind of interesting.
Giving a little bit of a rest there for Manny.
I feel like the Crone Zone can handle it for this series.
So we've got 3 Crone Zones. The Crone Zone offensively, middle part of the plate, or inside part of the plate. The Crone Zone defensively, where Jake occupies right now in shallow right, and then of course in the stands
where he hits the home runs,
yes,
which are over there,
right
in the Crone Zone. It's getting confusing. I mean, it's all the Crone Zone now. It's like
it's everywhere.
Yes. 2-2 to Reddick. Flips it out towards shallow right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. In front of Trent Grisham, a 1-out single for Josh Reddick on here in the 3rd inning.
It's almost like a changeup off the end of the bat right there. Once again, a high pitch. Jay Stingler was talking about the slider from Lamet, how it didn't have that depth early on, but that fastball up too, so got to make an adjustment on that location of the fastball.
1 out, 1 on, and Eduardo Escobar. Padres stacking it up on the right side, but keep it in the infield, and this one is going to be foul ball. Indication by the home plate umpire is a foul ball. That's Barksdale jumping out there and making that call.
Remember, it's where the player touches the ball. It has nothing to do about where his body is at. So Lance Barksdale, the home plate umpire, you got to position yourself right down that line. It's where the ball is touched.
On pitch, a check swing. Did he go? No. They check with Stu Sherwater, third base umpire. Escobar with a double in the first inning. He's got 1 of 4 Diamondbacks hits early in this one as they bat in the 3rd with 1 out, 1 on, and a grounder foul. Heard Jay Stingler talking about the slider of Dinelson Lamet, not the same sharpness to it so far tonight, and I think that's what we've seen as well.
Yeah, get up out in front on top of it and spin it. But when he does that, and once again, like any breaking ball, the lower it is, the more sharp of a break it's going to have. Make that adjustment. That was not an adjustment right there. Really flying open.
toss over to first, and back to the bag is Reddick. Held on over there by Eric Hosmer. Center fielder Trent Grisham over towards left center, gap in right center. Eduardo Escobar, the veteran, waiting on a 2-2 pitch from Lamet. And a fly ball lifted to deep left center field. Back goes Grisham at the wall. That ball is gone. A 2-run home run opposite field for Eduardo Escobar, his 17th of the year. And the Diamondbacks jump out to a 4-0 lead. Not see this coming.
Location of the slider, inconsistent. Location of the fastball this evening, inconsistent early on as well. There's the two-seamer there. He wants to bury that one in. Not even close. Leaks outer third. Yes, up again. Escobar going the opposite way.
Escobar with his 17th, and it's a 4-0 Diamondbacks lead. As David Peralta with a swing and a miss evens the count at 1-1. An elevated pitch missing for ball 2, 2-1. Mason Thompson is up, and we're going to see the first action of the night, as Lamet has given up a run in each of the first, at least a run, in each of the first 3 innings. There's a grounder foul outside of first.
Well, Jace Tingley was just talking about it, and we mentioned it. The use of the bullpen last night. Talked about it in our pregame hit. 6 2/3 from the bullpen last night.
Wow. They were shifting, and this one just down the third base line. Machado over to play it. Wide turn at first for Peralta, but he'll hold on with a single. Third straight hit here put together by the D-backs in the inning.
Talk about beating the shift right there. Just chopping right on top of that one. Manny hustling over to hold him to a single. Peralta does not throw that well. And we got a visit with the manager and
that is going to be it for Dinelson Lamet. So he will depart here. Mason Thompson, it appears, will have as long as he needs. He's not been up that long. And Lamet leaving this game. Slider was not as sharp as we talked about as we have seen, so that is certainly a concern.
All of his pitches really inconsistent, wouldn't you say?
I would agree.
Yep.
So Lamet leaves. We step aside with the Diamondbacks on top 4-0. As we head for the third inning, well, remember to enter the Saquon Scouting Report sweepstakes. Follow at Valley Sports SD on Twitter and reply to today's Saquon Scouting Report with more or less using the hashtag Saquon Scout. Visit valleysports.com for full rules and details. That was the giveaway tonight, right, Mud? That they're wearing out there?
Absolutely. And hey, on a chilly night, keeps you warm watching a big league ball game. A great giveaway. Makes a great gift.
Mason Thompson into the game here for the Padres as he takes over for Dinelson Lamet.
Saw him last night in the ninth. The young right-hander. Hey, 99-100 with movement on the fastball. He's got a slider as well. He threw 12 pitches last night. 10 of them were strikes. So he will get as much time as needed to warm up. Don't feel pressured. I think as a young pitcher, you go out there in a situation like this, you feel rushed maybe. No, hey, take 6 or 8 more. Just when you feel right, you feel hot, you know the adrenaline's going. Take a few more. Take a handful more just to make sure you are ready to go. And remember to hydrate also when you got the time. It's always important to drink a lot of water.
Now, Lamet departs after 2 1/3 innings, gives up 6 hits. So far, he's been touched for 4 runs. He is still responsible for David Peralta, who's at first base, did not walk anybody. Struck out a batter, but I guess some concern just based on the way we saw him pitch tonight.
A lot of pitches were up, both pitches, the fastball and the slider. Didn't look like he was really getting extended. I mean, when you're up in the zone like that, yes, that's a sign. It's ironic as well because Chris Paddock last night did not leave an injury. It was a performance in pitches thrown 2 1/3. So tonight also 2 1/3 thrown by the starter for San Diego. Hey, bullpen, time to get to work again.
Yep, that's tough. They were really good last night. They will be tested again in tonight's action. So Mason Thompson ready to go as Drupal Cabrera standing in here now for the Diamondbacks with 1 out and Peralta at first base. Padres stacking it up on the right side of the infield, and a chopper sent foul for strike 1. Thompson recalled from El Paso last Sunday. Made his major league debut on Tuesday night against the Dodgers. Throwing a lot of sinkers. That's his pitch du jour. Throw to first base and back to the bag over there.
Yeah, with
Peralta.
With movement and triple digits. And we've seen it.
Must be pretty heavy.
Yeah. Tough to square up. I don't see how hitters do it.
There's 96 and missing up and away. Ball and a strike. 2016 third-round pick. He was closing games for El Paso at the time of his recall. 6 out of 9 in save opportunities. Ball and a strike 2 as Drupal Cabrera. Ground ball to first base. Hosmer's going to second for 1, on to first for 2. The 3-5-3 in the shift with Machado covering. It's 4-0 Arizona. It's 4-0 Diamondbacks on top of the Padres as we get ready for the bottom of the third. We'll check out the answer to our Valley View Casino trivia question. Fernando Tatis Jr. hit 3 home runs in a game at the age of 22 years, 174 days. The youngest player to hit 3 home runs in a game was Al Kaline.
Your guy.
20 years, 119 days, April 17th of 1955. And again, I didn't know that. I just really like Al Kaline. Have you ever met Al Kaline?
One of the nicest men ever.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Every time we'd go into Detroit, he would be there. Passed away last offseason?
April 6th of 2020. Yep.
He was a great, very kind gentleman.
Yes,
and,
he was.
He loved to represent the city of Detroit. Anytime he went in there, and boy, it was great to see him every time.
Wore a big league uniform at the age of 18 for the Detroit Tigers. Hall of Famer.
Jorge Mateo is going to lead it off here, pinch hitting for the pitcher's spot. 197 with a home run, 5 runs batted in 44 games. His playing time has been minimal lately, and it's been more along the lines of this, where he comes off the bench to pinch hit. So it looks like, or it is, because they're hitting for Thompson, that Thompson will face just the one batter in the third inning, and they'll move along. And there is action in the Padres pen right now. So Lamet gets charged with 4 runs in 2 1/3 innings. Mateo fouls that back, and it's 1-2. Bill Krismat looks like he's going to be next.
He's good for about 12 innings.
Well, they could use a few. I don't know about 12.
He's one of those guys. I tell you, if Jace Tingler asked him, "Hey, you got 6 innings in you tonight," for sure he would.
Mateo fouls it back to the screen. 2-2. Well, don't forget the MLB Ballpark app will complete your next visit to Petco Park. Buy and manage game tickets, play games, order drinks to your seat, and much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app today. Mateo pinch hitting to lead it off here in the third. Did he go? No, he did not, says Ted Barrett, crew chief and first base umpire. Foul back to the screen. Merrill Kelly just reached 40 pitches.
Just like throwing darts, just trying to hit his spots and not overthrow. He pitched 4 seasons in the KBO.
Mateo in a pretty good AB here. Fouls off another. And the battle continues. 8th pitch of the plate appearance coming up.
Got to get to Kelly and get into that Diamondback bullpen. We know how poorly they have been throwing this year. 5.22 ERA, 28th in Major League Baseball.
Popped up foul off to the right out of play.
And with that said, Donnie, don't you think it's going to be a situation where Torey Lovullo is going to stick with Kelly as long as he can?
Especially
right?
with the way the bullpen's been going, yes.
Exactly.
Kind of twilight right now. Tough sky for infielders and outfielders. Anything in the air. Turns to evening from Petco Park in San Diego. A fast start tonight for the Diamondbacks. And Mateo goes around and strikes out. First K of the night for Merrill Kelly. 1 down here in the 3rd inning.
Just a cut fastball down and away. Changing lanes on him just a little bit. Couldn't hold up.
So 1 out, top of the order. As the order flips over here for Kelly. 2nd time through. Tommy Pham coming up. Pham grounded out to 3rd base in the 1st inning. 0 for 1. And a beautiful night in San Diego. It's game 2 of the 3-game series. We play day baseball tomorrow.
Baseball under the sun.
3-11 month of June for Pham. He's not going to want June to end.
Taking a lot of extra BP before the game today.
It's away for ball 3, 3-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. waiting on deck. 1 out, 3rd inning. Padres with work to do. Diamondbacks getting a single run in the 1st, single run in the 2nd, and 2 in the top half of the 3rd inning. There's a strike to Pham, and it's 3-1.
You can see he's not overpowering. That was 92. Just laying it in there. But he uses both sides of the plate really well.
Pham with 43 walks leads the team in that category. He's ahead 3-0, but it's a full count now as Kelly battles back. And some of his best velocity of the night right there. Swing and a miss, and he comes back to strike out Pham. Back-to-back strikeouts for Merrill Kelly. 2 down in the 3rd inning.
Last night, Fernando Tatis Jr., first 3 at-bats, home runs. What were they on? First one, a changeup. Second one, a curveball. Third one, a sinker. Going the opposite way, recognizing all of those 3 different pitches, going out of the yard. Yeah, it was home run derby last night for the kid. And this season, the home runs that he has hit and the pitches he has hit out of the ballpark, coming in first place is the fastball. Placing is the slider, showing is the cutter, and the rest of them, changeup, curveball, sinker.
So how would you approach it? I mean, how would you go after him?
I would go in and sliders down and away, changeups. If I'm going to throw a third pitch, it's a changeup. To get that length that looks. Remember we talked about Paddock's fastball and his changeup with the depth? I would go back and forth that way, but I would definitely pound him inside.
You're not going gas to announce your presence with authority?
No. I will, but it won't be for a strike.
Haven't seen your fastball yet. That's one swing and a miss.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like that pitch there, you're going to get away with it once in a while. You're 94 down the middle, outer third, whatever. You throw it there every time, obviously, you're going to get shellacked.
A 1-2 pitch. And Fernando fouls it straight back to the screen. We'll do it again, 1-2.
You know the amazing thing about Fernando also? He doesn't get fazed by the pitchers who try to pound him in. He just digs right back in there. Hey, some guys you knock down and they're done for the series.
1-2 pitch is hit on the ground to the left side. Rojas races in, double pumps. It's all going to take too long. Looked up, realized he was going to have to get there quickly, but double pumped, and Fernando beats it out.
You could tell that when this ball was struck on the infield, Fernando knew by the positioning of the Diamondbacks defenders, he had a chance to beat this one out, because as soon as this ball was struck, he was head down, and Rojas kind of paused a little bit, but still, great hustle. We always see that. There's the little hesitation. And this is something we're used to seeing each and every night.
Two down. Tatis at first base, held on over there by Walker. Here's Cronenworth. Ball one. Cuz Vogt had to kind of reach across there. Just called the ball. Looked like a pretty good pitch.
It looked like it might have been in the Crone zone.
That's what he has done in his 10-game hitting streak. Jumping into double figures in that category with a hit last night. And home runs in 4 straight. Here's a throw to first with Tatis still on the bag. That was interesting. On the ground right side, Escobar will go to first with his throw, and that'll wrap up the 3rd inning. We've played 3 with the Diamondbacks on top 4-0. As we venture into the 4th inning from Petco Park in San Diego, another big crowd, and it's time now to check out the T-Mobile coverage cam. And a good look at that very good coverage of that very big crowd.
Donnie, that's tremendous coverage.
A pitcher for the Padres, their 3rd of the night, Nabil Crismat into the game.
You see a lot of changeups. Enters his 19th game. He'll give you innings, that's for sure. Last time out was 4 days ago against the Dodgers in that exciting 3-game sweep that was back on Tuesday night. Nabil went 2 2/3. Gave up a couple hits, a run. He struck out 3. Hold him at 4.
Christian Walker to lead it off in the 4th inning. Pavin Smith and Stephen Vogt to follow. 6, 7, and 8 for the D-backs here in the 4th inning. Dinelson Lamet tonight lasting just 2 1/3 innings, left with an apparent injury. 6 hits, 4 runs. He didn't walk anybody, struck out a batter. Ended up throwing 47 pitches. Here's a drive on a line to left center. And that's going to one-hop the wall out there. Heading for 2 is Walker. Second extra base hit of the night for Walker. His double starts things in the 4th inning for Arizona.
Well, this Arizona Diamondback team, we talked about it last night, how a lot of singles. Not a lot of extra base power. Not a lot of extra base action. Tonight's a different story. We talk about Lamet missing with location fastball. Well, same thing there. And Chris Matt does not throw hard. That is a given. Talk about extra base hits for the Diamondbacks. 15th in Major League Baseball. Tonight, home run, couple of doubles.
So Walker at second base with nobody out, and Pavin Smith, the check swing dribbler down the first baseline. Prismat ends up colliding with him, and the runner was inside the line running down there. The indication by the home plate umpire, we'll see here, as the two made contact, and that is going to be a fair ball, and apparently he is safe at first base. Jayce Tingler coming out to talk about this. It appeared to me that Pavin Smith was running inside the line down the first base line here. We'll see. No, I guess he wasn't. Two made contact there. And two umpires are going to get together here. That's definitely a fair ball with them touching it.
Yes, definitely a fair ball. And remember, after his attempt, then he runs into him. So no, the runner is always supposed to yield to the fielder, but see, that's not the intent here. That's not the situation. After the ball is touched, fair ball, then he runs into the runner. So I just think that's a clean play. It's just a safe. They indicate safe. All is good. No harm, no foul, and he is aboard.
First and third now on the infield hit. And Stephen Vogt will take strike one. Bill Chrismat to the curveball.
Remember, interference is when the runner interferes with the fielder. Obstruction is when the infielder obstructs the runner from taking another base. That's the difference right there.
What I was trying to figure out was Lance Barksdale, home plate umpire, jumped out there and like smacked his hands together. And I was like, to me, that meant like there was contact with the runner with the pitcher trying to field the ball.
Gotcha.
Was my thought process when he smacked his hands together. But
right.
I don't know, maybe, I don't know what he was indicating with that. I was not familiar with that sign.
Yeah.
This one is out to second base and out there, and that's all they're going to get as a run scores. In the back door from third comes Walker, and the Diamondbacks add to their lead on top 5-0. So 4 unassisted on the putout at second base. Pavin Smith. Vogt will pick up an RBI, and it's 5-0 Arizona.
Hey, nice play by Cronenworth. Remember, Jayce Tingler was talking about IQ. Yeah, go for the runner. At least you get an out there. They score a run.
So Merrill Kelly, the pitcher, squaring already and ducking back out of the way of a breaking ball. Curveball almost hit him. And charging from third base was Manny Machado. Merrill Kelly in his first plate appearance in the second inning struck out swinging. He is 0 for 25 at the plate this year. Pulls it back, takes the strike, and it evens at 1-1. Gets a bunt down, and Chrismat looked at second, but will go to first. And backpedaling to get that foot in the bag was Hosmer at first base, but sacrifice is complete. 1-3 on the sacrifice for Merrill Kelly. getting Vogt to second base with 2 down. We'll bring up the top of the order, Josh Rojas next. Rojas 0 for 2 as fouled out to the shortstop Fernando Tatis Jr. and grounded out to first base. Getting his first look tonight at Nabil Crismatt, who took over this inning. In this spot, just a 192 average for Josh Rojas. With 2 outs and runners in scoring position. Foul to the screen. Line to center field, in for a base hit. Coming around from second base is Vogt. Here comes the throw. It'll be up the line, and another run for the Diamondbacks. They take a 6-0 lead on an RBI single for Josh Rojas, and 2 runs here in this 4th inning for the Diamondbacks, who are adding on.
Seems like the constant theme tonight from the Padres pitchers so far. Lamet, Thompson rolled the double play, but Crismatt now location, 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 and the poor location at that with the Diamondbacks. Now 9 hits, 6 runs.
Josh Reddick for the 2nd time tonight after he pinch ran for Ketel Marte in the 1st. Single to center and scored the 3rd. Here he is in the 4th with Rojas at first base and 2 outs in the inning. Rojas takes off, pitches inside for a ball. Throw is going to be late, and a stolen base for Rojas. Keeping the pressure on right now are the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, trying to add on.
Schumacher on the phone.
High leg kick from Crismatt. You know, that's a step, maybe a step and a half, maybe 2 steps. Clearly safe at second base, not even close. Oh, I take that back. Wow, I didn't see that.
It's kind of close. Padres going to challenge.
Got him on the back calf there. Wow.
Really couldn't see anything in that first replay. The second one we definitely saw. I thought that he may have gotten him in the foot.
And once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, I got out. You got him on the calf. No, watch when he. Here's what I always do. Watch to where the glove touches the player. There. Now the hand's not at the bag yet.
I think I got out.
I do too. I mean, that's the best shot.
So we'll see. Long look going on right now. So enough there to overturn it. Again, the call on the field was safe. Padres are challenging that, thinking that Fernando got him on the calf or foot. And we'll see. As Ted Barrett's crew chief, he is there with Angel Hernandez. He's now out. Call overturned. Caught stealing is Josh Rojas. 2 runs for the Diamondbacks. They take a 6-0 lead. Sports presents Padres Baseball, brought to you by your San Diego County Toyota dealers, by Circa Resort and Casino, And by Templeton Rye. Go to www.templetonstbarrelclub.com to enter the #1 million barrel strength home run challenge. Now Fernando Tatis Jr. winning fans everywhere he goes. So is the Friar.
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't want a picture with the Friar?
Never changes his facial expression.
No, it's
the same.
He's always happy.
Manny Machado leads it off here in the 4th inning. Work to do for your San Diego Padres, down 6-0.
A lot of catching up to do.
See if they can chip away here a little bit. You know, a run here, a run there. And
you know what? I get the feeling from this team, Don, that the guys on the team, the streak that's going on right now, that it's somewhat of a challenge in that dugout, saying, hey, guys, you know what? We're going to win this game. We're going to come back and win this game. We've seen games like that.
Fly ball right field. Reddick will make the catch for the first out of the 4th inning. Sky scraping fly ball to right field that Reddick had lined up for out number 1.
You know, I always get my ears mixed up, but was it this year when they came back down 7? It was a national game because I was watching it in the Pine. Yes, it was. They came back in the 7th. They were down against the Dodgers.
Yes.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, extra inning game.
So it can be done. They know it can be done. And it's games like that that give you that feeling that you're never out of it.
Absolutely.
Eric Hosmer reached on a fielder's choice in the 2nd inning, 0 for 1. Little pop up off 3rd, and Cabrera sliding into foul ground to make the catch. Out number 2 of the 4th inning.
Nice hustle by Cabrera. You know, they've got the shift on. It's a big out, taking the bat out of Hosmer's hands there on that foul pop.
Two down here in the 4th, and it brings up Trent Grisham. He singled in the 2nd inning. Padres have been held to 3 hits. They're being out hit in this game 9-3 at this stage. Two and 0. Merrill Kelly up to 63 pitches as he works here with 2 outs in the 4th inning. Third year for Merrill Kelly with the Arizona Diamondbacks. A 13-game winner in 2019. The only problem was he lost 14 games that year. So he was 13-14 individually. A high strike call. And as Grisham looking back, 3-1.
Woogie's hitting his spots tonight. Both sides of the plate.
In the air to right center field. From center field comes Pavin Smith, and he'll make the catch. It ends the 4th inning. We head to the 5th. D-backs on top 6-0. Where the Arizona Diamondbacks have a 6-0 advantage over the Padres. Hitting the Padres tonight 9-3 on a beautiful night in San Diego. As we venture into the 5th inning, and it's going to be another inning of relief for Nabil Crismat. At least to start the inning, the Padres starter. Then Nelson Lamet going just 2 1/3. Crismat coming into this game in the 4th inning. after Mason Thompson had gotten 2 outs in the third. Josh Reddick will swing at the first pitch, pops it up, foul ground. Manny Machado headed over to make the play. How good has Manny been defensively? He's had a terrific year.
All over the field. And when I say all over, I mean literally all over the field. Right field warning track. In the shift. He's familiar with that territory, being a third baseman most of the time. And you're going to see a lot of that when a hitter gets beat on a certain pitch in the shift. There's a lot of territory to cover.
There's Eduardo Escobar who will take a pitch for a ball. He doubled in the first, homered in the third, part of a 6-0 Arizona lead. Fly ball, shallow center. Grisham started sideways and now is not going to get there. And falls in for a base hit, and Escobar is now 3 for 3 in this game, and he is a triple shy from hitting for the cycle.
Off the end of the bat on the changeup. Little 9-iron. Not high enough for a wedge. I mean, a 60-degree lob wedge. No, that's a 9-iron. After a second look, it's putting for birdie.
1 out, 1 on, and David Peralta. 1 for 2. Peralta grounded out to first in the first, and the infield hit to third in the third inning. The Diamondbacks are into double figures in hits now, a 10, out hitting the Padres 10-3.
Well, if there's fans out there that are watching the replay right now, stay tuned, because you're not going to believe what's going to happen in this game.
In there for strike 3 and 1. Ready to toss the bat was Peralta, but he gets the bad news from Lance Barksdale. So since Crismatt has come into this game, he has been touched for 2 runs. As Dribble Cabrera waits on deck for the Diamondbacks. Line to right, and that ball is going to get quickly to the wall. As Escobar heads for third, he'll be stopped there. To second base goes Peralta. It's a double, and it's second and third with 1 out for the Diamondbacks here in the 5th inning.
Diamondbacks are taking advantage of a lot of mistakes out of the pitcher's hands of the Padres tonight. That's a high changeup once again.
Second and third, 1 away. And as Dribble Cabrera coming up now for the Diamondbacks. It's been an 0 for 2 night for the Diamondbacks third baseman. He's bounced to short, and last time up grounded into the 3-5-3 DP. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Strike call, grabs the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
Curveball changeup, quickly ahead, 0-2 for Crismatt. The Gary Gaetti lookalike, Nabil Crismatt.
25th pitch coming up for Krismat. And a ground ball right side as somebody's got to cover first. And they will. It's Krismat getting over there. And the runners remain where they are, second and third. So 3-1 as Krismat realized pretty quickly he's got to get over there because both Cronenworth and Hosmer are going after that ball. Well, it's time now for the Callaway long ball. Christian Walker with a home run back in the second inning. 404 feet away, 103.7 miles per hour. And the launch angle at 27 degrees. 2 home runs hit by the Diamondbacks tonight, all part of their 6-0 lead. As they bat, looking to add on here in the 5th inning with runners at second and third, 2 down. And here is Christian Walker. That's ball 1. High drive down the left field line, headed towards the corner and foul. To the left of the pole. Out ahead was Walker making another bid for another home run.
High changeup again, a little bit too quick. Strike 1. And remember to call 811 before you dig.
Time call. I know it's too early to be scoreboard watching, but I find myself looking out to the Giants score every night now.
I'm always watching.
This game 79 got a long way to go, but the Giants were trailing 1-0 to the Oakland A's, Battle of the Bay, and the Giants have a 2-1 lead in the 6th inning, so they have come back with a couple.
Can you believe that on Monday will be the, well, it's an off day, but Tuesday, and there you look at the score from Oracle Park in San Francisco. We're at the halfway point.
Yep.
On Tuesday. Game 81.
Ground ball left side to short. Fernando gets it there in time, and Krismat pitches his way in and out of trouble. 6-0 Arizona halfway through. Diego with his beautiful look at America's finest city, looking at the beach. What a better place to be at when you're in San Diego than the beach. It's some sand, I realize, but
too sandy.
Jeez. Let's cheers to San Diego. It's a beautiful look at America's finest city. There's some sand at the beach.
Cheers, San Diego.
Now it's on here to the bottom of the 5th inning, and Jurickson Profar leading it off. Profar fouled out to the first baseman in the 2nd inning. Good to see Uncle Teddy.
Oh, yeah.
Ted Leitner stopping in here to say hello at the ballpark tonight. Great to see him.
Always good to see his smiling face.
I miss Teddy.
So do I. How about going over to the radio booth before the game? Talking to Ted.
No 2 pitch. And that'll bounce in. 1-2. Earl Kelly working into the 5th inning here with a 6-0 lead. Finally got some run support, something he's not had a lot of, but he's got it tonight. 6 runs on 11 hits. They stack it up on the right side to the D-backs. And a swing and a miss as Profar strikes out. 3rd K for Kelly. And 1 down here in the 5th inning.
It goes to show you that Merrill Kelly is truly a pitcher, not a thrower, trying to throw through a brick wall. He avoids the barrels of bats. Down in the zone, movement gets Profar way out in front.
One out, 5 in a row, retired by Kelly, and here is Webster Rivas. Opposite field, shallow right. In comes Reddick, dives and can't get it. Stays right next to him, though. He was fairly fortunate that when he didn't catch it, at least he got some glove on it. And kept it right by him. I think the swing kind of fooled him because he froze initially.
Don, I think you're exactly right. That's a long run for Reddick. Yeah, you're right. He held his ground a little bit because of the swing. And importantly, keeping that ball within reach to keep him at first base and keep that double play in order.
So 1 out, Rivas at first base. Chris Matt batting for himself here. Staying in this game, trying to get some length, and he'll drop it down. The bunt. Toss to first, and the sacrifice complete. As Rivas takes second base. 3-4 on the sacrifice. With 2 down in the inning. Chris Matt getting the job done. And that'll bring up top of the order, Tommy Pham.
Nice job by the Padre pitcher.
Pham is 0 for 2. He's grounded out to third base and struck out swinging. In there for a strike, 1-1.
There's that straight fastball from Kelly. He'll cut it, he'll sink it, and then he'll surprise you with a straight one. Not overpowering at 92 right there.
On the ground, foul outside of third.
Watched a great movie the other night.
What was that?
Goodfellas. And you know what I learned?
What's that?
That Maury's wigs don't fall off.
Even in the pool.
That's right. I'm working on Toupee Tuesday, by the way.
How's that going? We've been talking about it for 2 years.
Trying to find a sponsor.
You know, a good wig is not cheap. I mean, they're very expensive. No. The system is when you have a transplant. They move your moss around. It's when it's like, I think a system is when they take like the back of your moss.
It's like a piece of sod from a sod farm.
Yeah, they cut a part out of the back of your moss where your moss is flowing right now, and they put it on the front of your moss, and so then you have lots of moss.
But I thought there were multiple. I thought there were like multiple that you can like interchange.
Places you can take the moss?
No,
like I think just a wig is a wig.
There's your freshly cut look wig, and then there's the one that's like 3 weeks in, right? Kind of. Oh yeah, it's growing out a little bit. Then there's the one where, hey, dude, you need a cut.
But all that is not cheap. I mean, if you're getting good moss, good fake moss.
It's a system.
So no inroads, though, on this at all. You haven't been able to figure it out yet as Pham gets hit up and in.
Remember how ticked off he got the other night?
This one's by the fingers.
Yeah. Tommy got hit in the 4th inning last night, end up scoring a run, was visibly upset. Oh, yeah. Inside of the right forearm.
Yep. I thought it was on the hands. Missed the hands.
Might have got him on that right wrist, Donnie, like you said. Yeah. But anyway, you go to Maury's Wigs in Queens, you go swimming, have a good old time, go to the beach.
They don't fall off.
And they don't fall off.
2 on, 2 down. Fernando coming up.
You know what? You have to think of, obviously, the 3-run shot right here.
Yep.
Will Kelly pitched to him right here. This is the part of the order where you can cut the lead in half quickly.
25 home runs on the year for Fernando. Wraps it foul.
So watch closely how Kelly goes after Fernando. Okay, a sinker, 92 down and in. That's a ball tough to elevate. And with that said, Cabrera is over at third base playing back. That's the pitch where if he tops, that's going right to Cabrera at third base.
In there for a strike, and it's 0-2.
I think that one caught him by surprise.
Padres have won 8 straight. While Arizona losing 24 straight on the road. But right now it's the Diamondbacks on top 6-0. 0-2 is away, and it's 1-2 now to Fernando. Rivas at second, Pham at first with 2 down on the Padres 5th.
Now Kelly is going to expand the zone, try to expand that zone by going off the plate. Let's see if he does go to that cutter or slider down and away. Or fastball up and in.
Fly ball down the left field line, headed towards the corner, and it is a foul ball. To the left of the pole down there. And Jace Tingler, top step of the dugout. They may want to take a look at this. We'll see.
Yeah, you can see the ball change direction on that sign.
Just hanging around here to talk to Lance Barksdale. And he's going to check with Ted Barron on something. I'm going to go take a look.
Now, is this a suggestion for a crew challenge?
Could be.
So the Padres don't get, if they don't get it right, it doesn't work against them? Because I clearly saw that ball change direction on that sign.
So what do you think? It hit the pole?
No, watch the ball right. It changes direction right. There. Back it up, guys. If you back it up. Right. Okay, watch the ball. Watch the ball right. There. Changes direction.
So a foul ball after they review it. That was a tough one. It had to wait a long time for that ball to come down.
Yeah.
It was in the air a long time.
Yep.
Well, he's given some life here to Petco Park, a capacity crowd. They fired up now with that close home run for Fernando. See what he can do here with the count of 1-2. Did he go? No, he did not, says Ted Barrett, first base umpire. 2-2.
Try to go up and in on him. Ooh. Whoa. That's more than I thought. Thought he went.
Two on, two down in the Padres fifth, and Merrill Kelly backs off. Again. And Stephen Vogt going back and forth here as to what they want to do with Fernando. With Webster Ribas at second base, Tommy Pham at first. Padres down 6-0 as they bat in the home half of the fifth. Tatis strikes out, and that ends the fifth inning. Fourth strikeout for Kelly. 6-0 Diamondbacks.
The Diamondbacks lead the Padres, and the starter tonight for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet, left the game with a trainer going 2 1/3. I want to focus on the lack of location tonight. Down and away, misses knee high, splits the plate. Wants it down and away, this one away, but belt buckle high. Now the sinker, he wants to bring it back in the inner part of the plate. Center cut. Diamondbacks taking advantage of some bad pitches from Dinelson Lamet. Stay tuned on what happened with the right-hander. Have not heard yet. And here we go into the top of the sixth. Donnie?
Pavin Smith leading it off here for the D-backs. He is 1 for 2 in this game, and Nabil Crismatt has been in this game since the beginning of the fourth inning, so third inning of relief for Nabil. Just out of the reach of Fernando into center field, and that's hit number 2 for Pavin Smith. A leadoff single to start things here in the sixth inning for the D-backs.
High changeup again. And Pavin Smith does a nice job. Nice level swing. Not trying to over swing. Just out of the reach of El Nino.
There's Stephen Vogt, who is 0 for 2 in this game. Bats out of the 8th spot for the Diamondbacks. Padres into a shift on the right side of the infield as that one for a strike over the outside corner. Crismatt to the changeup that time. Just the 209 average for Vogt coming in. Veteran who has been well traveled. Started his major league career in Tampa Bay. Time at Oakland. Most of his major league career, in fact, in Oakland. 5 seasons there, then Milwaukee, San Francisco, and this is now year 2 in Arizona.
Have you ever seen Stephen Vogt's NBA referee routine?
I have not.
Oh,
pretty good.
Very funny. Very funny. Very entertaining. I've always liked this kid. Seems to be a gamer.
In there for a strike 2. Was it better than your umpire's imitation
Yes,
you did?
Yes, yes. Much better.
I thought your umpire imitation was pretty good.
He's got a whistle and everything. He's got a headband. He's in a referee shirt. Just all the mannerisms of the NBA refs. It's priceless.
Fights it off on the ground, and it'll be Hosmer going to second to get the lead runner. And Machado covering there. So 3-5 on the fourth set of Pavin Smith. At second base. So 1 out and 1 on. Quick word from Saquon Casino.
Padres fans, surround yourself with everything you love about your team in the new exclusive Padres Hotel Suite. Visit Saquon.com to book your stay.
1 out, 1 on, and here is Merrill Kelly for the 3rd time in this game. He struck out swinging in the 2nd, and the sacrifice bunt in the 4th, and we'll take ball 1. Charging from 3rd was Machado. He's right on top of the plate. Squaring again. Now they're crashing from the corners. And that one's in there for a strike. Hosmer was coming hard that time, too.
The Butcher Boy, huh?
Pulled it back, tried.
Yeah.
Pulls it back and takes a ball. It's 2-2. Trouble bunting the curveball that time from the Bill Chrismat, so he let it pass.
Pulled it back. Good recognition on that one.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Merrill Kelly, with Stephen Vogt at first base. 1 out here in the Diamondbacks 6th. And he will pull it back again, and a full count now.
Good recognition again. That was another breaking ball. That's something about Merrill we didn't know.
Top of the order, Josh Rojas waiting on deck here for the Diamondbacks here in the 6th inning. 3-2, runner goes, and that's ball 4. So Chrismat walking the pitcher. And that is just the first walk allowed by Padres pitching in the game. So 1 out, 2 on, and here's Josh Rojas, top of the order. Rojas fouled out to the shortstop in the 1st, grounded out to 1st in the 3rd, then singled to center in the 4th inning before he was caught trying to steal. Diamondbacks are 2 for 7 with runners in scoring position. Waves at that pitch for a strike.
That's where the changeup has to be. Down like that. Great movement, great depth.
On a strike now to Josh Rojas. 12 hits for the Diamondbacks in this game, out hitting the Padres 12-4. It is the D-backs on top 6-0. Time call requested as indicated by Lance Barksdale by Webster Rivas.
I heard you got shut out today in the Bay.
They did. No fish. It's out there about 2 hours.
Really?
Of no fish.
Sorry to hear that.
Beautiful day, though. Very
Gorgeous.
nice. You wouldn't have liked it, though. It was too wet out on the water. 1-1 pitch is grounded foul outside of first.
It's too sunny.
Oh, way too much sun for you today. Because it reflects off the water.
Well, yeah, I'm not a fan. I got to wear a hat, long sleeve, SPF, sunglasses. Got to protect yourself.
It's at second. Kelly at first with one out here in the 6th inning. That'll miss, and it's 2-2. Popped up foul. That'll get out of play.
What'd you use for bait?
Squid.
Don't you think you make an adjustment? I mean,
Do something else because I didn't catch any fish.
You're not landing the curveball or the slider.
Right,
Make an adjustment. Throw the fastball.
Well,
Make an adjustment with the squid.
I only brought squid
Plastic
with me.
worm or something.
Well, although I was using a lure too. But the squid clearly was not working today. I think it was time of day too that I was out there.
Of course, yeah.
Was an issue. The water also was very warm today, which is a problem.
Yeah, excuses, sure.
I didn't catch any fish. Swing and a miss. And striking out is Josh Rojas. That's a first strikeout for Nabil Krismat since coming into this game. 2 down.
After throwing a lot of changeups, yes, that fastball from Krismat. It'll jump up on you. There it is, the four-seamer. Look how late he is on that. It's only like 89, 90.
2 down, first and second. And here's Josh Reddick for the 3rd time tonight. He's singled to center and fouled out to third. So are you questioning my angling? Is that what you're going here? You think that I'm incapable of making an adjustment while fishing, and that's why I'm not catching any fish.
I would never do that to you, Don, because you're the fishing expert and I am not, and I'm not one to judge.
Clearly not an expert. I'm not catching any fish because there are fish in the bay. It's into right field. It's a base hit. And around from second base comes Vogt. This will be run number 7 for the Diamondbacks. They take a 7-0 lead. And Reddick with his 2nd hit of the night.
Well, one of those nights where the Diamondback hitters are getting an abundance of poorly placed pitches, and it happens. That's the hanging curveball from Krismat, where Reddick takes the off-speed pitch to the pull side as Vogt will score. It's one of those nights.
Haven't had too many of these nights.
No.
To be honest with you.
Right.
Here's Eduardo Escobar, and he'll line one into left field. Kelly being waved around. He will score. It's 8-0 Arizona.
High changeup away off the end of the bat. And things are falling and things are going the Diamondbacks' way tonight.
First and second again. And David Peralta will take ball 1. Peralta has 2 hits in this game. After grounding out to first base, got on an infield hit to third in the 3rd, and then doubled to right in the 5th inning. A long inning for Nabil Krismat. This next pitch will be the 25th pitch of the inning and pitch 54 of his outing. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and a strike. There is action behind him. Nick Ramirez, the left-hander up in the Padres pen. Ground ball down to first, and Hosmer to the backhand will take it to the bag himself for the out that ends the inning. But 2 more runs for the Diamondbacks on top 8-0. Presented by Arco.
Merrill Kelly keeping the Padre hitters off balance tonight, and it's just not 1 or 2 pitches. It's 5 pitches. He has thrown 14 sinkers, 34 seamers, even changeups and curveballs, 9 each, 23 cutters. The hitters really can't guess on one certain pitch, and when he misses down, he misses up in the zone. He's excited. Why? Because he's gone 5 scoreless innings. He's only surrendered 3 hits. Those hits being all singles, and he's getting some offense tonight.
We are all in the Crone Zone as Jake Cronenworth makes his way to the plate here to begin the bottom of the 6th inning. It's time for the Kia Player Profile. Highest batting average at home, 309, with Adam Frazier leading in that category from the Pittsburgh Pirates. Cronenworth 0 for 2 tonight, has grounded out to third and grounded out to second. 0 for 2. It's Cronenworth, Machado, and Hosmer featured in the inning.
Only 4 hits Kelly has surrendered. I stand corrected. 4 singles.
Line foul down the right field line. This is downstairs, 1-2. Breakdown of the night for Merrill Kelly. Worked the hardest in the 3rd inning. Padres had a runner on in that inning, but not much. One-two pitch coming up here to Jake Cronenworth, leading it off in the Padres 6th inning. And that is strike 3. Cronenworth frozen on the play, and that is the 5th strikeout for Kelly.
As I mentioned earlier, he's thrown a handful of pitches tonight, and there's the backdoor cutter. Freezes him on that play.
So 1 out here in the 6th brings up Manny Machado. And he's singled in the 2nd, flied out to right in the 4th, 1 for 2. He's got one of the 4 Padres hits. Two-0 to Manny. And that one fouled off.
Well, the most pitches that Kelly has thrown this season. 99. He did that back in May against the Mets. Next pitch will be 93. So he's good for right at about 100.
Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike here to Machado with 1 out in the 6th inning. Eric Hosmer to follow. On the ground right side, off the glove of Escobar. It's time to recover and throws out Manning. 2 down in the 6th inning. Now a quick word from the Hohen family of dealerships.
The Hohen family of dealerships has proudly served San Diego County since 1975 with 7 family-owned locations at Carlsbad Auto Mall. Visit HohenMotors.com today.
2 down in the 6th inning brings up Eric Hosmer. Hosmer has grounded into a fielder's choice and fouled out to third. 0 for 2. Oh and 2.
See how light they are on that 91? That's all the other pitches making that 91 look like 98.
One hopper that is picked very nicely, but Rojas falls down with it. And reaching at first will be Hosmer. It's going to be a base hit. It was a hot shot, kind of exploded on Rojas.
Yeah, there's been a handful of pitches that have been squared up, but the Diamondbacks playing defense very well, positioned very well. Can't find the handle here on that hot smash.
Two outs, Hosmer at first and Trent Grisham. Single to right in the second, flat out to center in the 4th inning. Eight runs, 14 hits, no errors for the Diamondbacks. No runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Padres. Both teams have left 5 men on base. This one is dribbled back towards the mound. Kelly throw to first in time to get Grisham and to end the 6th inning. We played 6 with the Diamondbacks on top 8-0.
Chris Paddock on learning from his fellow starters.
And then you got Darvish, who's an artist, man. He can feel his fingertips, what's coming off the ball, what he's feeling. I mean, like just being able to approach everybody differently, I think is pretty important.
That's tomorrow on Padres POV following Padres Live, the postgame show.
I look forward to that tomorrow, Tony, as we move along here to the top of the 7th inning from Petco Park in San Diego, where it has been all Diamondbacks tonight on top 8-0 as we move to the 7th. Changes for the Padres. We'll tell you about the pitcher first. Nick Ramirez into the game.
Enters his 9th game. Remember, he pitched last night, came in the 3rd inning after Chris Paddock went 2 1/3. Nick went an inning and 2/3, walked 1, struck out 1.
Now taking over third base, Ha-Seong Kim. There's Manny Machado as the rest of the night off. Kim will bat in the 9 spot. As we move to the 7th, as Drupal Cabrera will lead it off here now for the Diamondbacks. Cabrera 0 for 3. as he grounds one softly left side. Here comes Kim on the run. Hit in time. Nice play. Just into the game. And a nice play turned in by Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, he's fun to watch. He's fun to watch fielding the Gold Glover and the KBO. He's fun to watch in the dugout, dancing with his teammates. Nice transfer, quick transfer here. Watch the quickness. Glove to bare hand, flip throw. Very nice.
Now one out in the 7th, and Christian Walker. Two home runs tonight for the Diamondbacks, and Walker has one of them. Hit a solo shot to open up the 2nd inning. And he doubled in the 4th and scored. A 2-for-3 night for the Arizona first baseman. To center field, Grisham coming in to make the catch. Second out of the 7th inning. 2 up, 2 down for Nick Ramirez. And that'll take us to Pavin Smith. Started the game in right field, but has since shifted defensively to center. In there for strike one. Smith popped out to third base in the 2nd, had an infield hit in the 4th, and then singled to center in the 6th. Skies one foul off to the left out of play. 14 hits have been bagged out by the Diamondbacks in this game. 6 allowed by Dinelson Lamet, who gave up 4 runs, and 8 hits allowed by Nabil Crisman, and 4 runs of his own. Meanwhile, Merrill Kelly has shut down this high-powered offense for the Padres all night. 99 pitches through 6. Padres have no runs, only 5 hits.
Nick Ramirez, as I mentioned, pitched last night, so back-to-back nights for the former first baseman. I love stories like this. Prior to 2017, played first base. Not doing too well with the twig, maybe the leather over there at first base. Why not hop up on the hill and try to pitch? And next thing you know, pitching in the big leagues. Really good story.
Strike 3 call, and a nice inning for Nick Ramirez. 1-2-3, 7th inning stretch. It's 8-0 D-backs. Game 3 of the series, last game of the homestand for the Padres. The Diamondbacks and Padres play game 3 of the series, and day baseball gets you started at 12:30 p.m. with Padres Live, the pregame show. Then it's Zach Gallen matched up against Yu Darvish. Padres and Diamondbacks in the finale. Old friend Ryan Buchter is into the game, the former Padre in the game for the Arizona Diamondbacks. The D-backs on top 8-0.
So good to see the left-hander back, a Padre back in 2016, 2017, then went on to Kansas City, Oakland, the Angels, and now with the Diamondbacks. Enters his 13th game. And Ryan Buchter has not allowed an earned run in 9 of his last 10 appearances. Opponents are hitting .088 off his curveball since 2018.
Profar leads it off and takes a pitch down and in for ball 1. Profar 0 for 2 has fouled out to the first baseman and struck out swinging.
Tell you what, Ryan Buchter really put together some good numbers as a Friar.
Yes, he did.
6-3 record. He pitched in 109 games and had a 2.93 ERA to boot.
Almost hits Profar, and it's 3-0. Got his own segment in Padres POV on the pregame show, remember?
That's right.
Used to interview guys.
Yeah. Sure.
It was pretty funny, too. He would rip a lot of the guys he would have on the show. In their first strike, and it's 3-1.
I think that is something I talked to Ryan this offseason, and something he would like to probably pursue after his career.
I think he'd be really good.
Oh, I think he'd be great.
That is ball 4. So a leadoff walk here in the 7th inning, kind of the last thing he wanted to do there. I want to remind you to stream Padres baseball all season long on the Bally Sports app, presented by Coors Light. Leadoff walk for Profar brings us to Webster Ribas. 1-4-2. Padres catcher is grounded to short and singled to right field. Line to center, and Smith going back will not make the catch. It's over his head. Profar is headed for third, and Webster Ribas into second base with a double. Second and third, nobody out in the 7th.
It's a fastball, and it's right down the middle. Stays on that nicely. Couple of knocks for Webster tonight. As Pavin Smith, no chance. Up steps fan favorite, Ha-Sung Kim.
Strike one. The loudest Petco Park has been tonight. Not had a great deal to cheer about tonight so far. The Diamondbacks on top 8-0. Padres trying to make some noise in the 7th. Now that they are into the Diamondbacks bullpen. Kim will pop it up. Foul off third. Cabrera by his own dugout almost overran it, but he makes the catch for the first out of the 7th inning.
Flash look, a lot of room. Flash look again. Probably getting some help from his teammates as well, yelling, "You're good, you're good."
Second and third, one out, top of the order, Tommy Pham. Has grounded out to third, struck out swinging, and been hit by a pitch. Second night in a row he's been hit by a pitch. He'll take strike one. Tonight's attendance 40,557. 45,557. It's the 5th sellout of the year at Petco Park in San Diego. Popped up. Coming from first is Walker to make the catch for out number 2. And now a quick word from Fix Auto.
In 2021, supporting your community means supporting local businesses. Fix Auto Collision Centers want you to know that they're locally owned and operated. Call or click to find a body shop near you.
2 down in the 7th inning, second and third, and here's Fernando. Is grounded out to second, singled in the infield, and struck out. And swinging in the 5th inning. A 1-for-3 night. Rolls it over foul by the Diamondbacks dugout. They're housed on the third base side at Petco Park in San Diego. On a strike now to Fernando. And Buchter's career started with the Atlanta Braves back in 2014. A Padre in 2016 and 17. And time in Oakland, a year with the Angels, and this is year one with Arizona. Started this year at AAA. Balls and a strike to Fernando. 2 outs in the 7th. Jerks and Profar at third base. Webster Ribas at second. Outside for ball 3.
Kind of inconsistent with that breaking ball from Ryan Buchter. Doesn't have that release point down. Talk about pitchers being wild out of the zone, also in the zone as Cronenworth waits on deck.
Ball 4, and Fernando's aboard to load the bases. There's a pitching coach, Matt Hergis, with the bases loaded. Full-fledged meeting at the mound before Jake Cronenworth comes up.
Looks like Matt Hurd just doing the majority of the talking right there. Passing along some information. Probably information that we've talked about as far as how to pitch Cronenworth.
Stay away.
Yep. Give him left field, right? Have him something to left field. I mean, they know where his home runs have gone.
Bases filled with Friars with 2 down in the 7th inning. Strike 1. Onto the curveball to get it. Ball and a strike to Cronenworth. Profar at third, Rivas at second, Tatis at first. 1-1 to Cronenworth. Ball 2.
Breaking stuff. Now Ryan Buchter has a tendency to pitch up in the zone. He did that as a Padre. That sweeping breaking ball left middle in could spell trouble, especially to a guy like Jake.
Strike 2. That was the fastball at 92 from Buchter. Cronenworth fouls it off. Big cut there. Got a piece of Stephen Vogt.
Did you see where that pitch was?
It was in, wasn't it?
It was in the Crone zone.
Yeah. Profar at third base. Ribas at second base. Tatis Jr. at first base with 2 outs in the 7th inning. Padres down 8-0. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out Jake Cronenworth. Padres leave him loaded in the 7th. It's 8-0 Arizona.
Bellinger would get the better of that matchup.
A 3-1 cut fastball. Bellinger, his second home run of the season, his first one since June 4th. He's only come back from the hamstring issues that he's had for 4 ball games. The Dodgers have now won 2 in a row. They've got 1 more against the Cubbies, then they go up against the Giants, Mike. So the Dodgers trying to get hot before they see the Giants.
Yeah, it's getting interesting. Right now, the Giants trail the A's. They're late in that ball game. It's a 4-3 score there. Bob and I working on Padres Live, the postgame show, brought to you by Cox Communications. When we see you after the final out, of course, we'll break down what happened here. But the big story of the night clearly is Dinelson Lamet, who, as you guys have mentioned, had left this game in the 3rd inning. So we're going to hear from Jace Tingler. Hope to get you an update on that when we see you after the final out, Don.
All right, Mike and Bob, thanks very much. We play along to the 8th inning. And Nick Ramirez back out there again, only threw 8 pitches in his first inning of relief in the 7th. Defensive changes for the Padres. There are a few. Will Myers checks into the game in right field. One is going to miss, and it's 1-1. Going from right to second base is Jurickson Profar. And moving from second to shortstop is Jake Cronenworth. And they're all in the shift on the right side at the moment. It's a ground ball down to first base, and that is a foul ball. So 1-2-3, 7th inning for Ramirez, and he is back out there again. 4th arm used tonight by Jace Tingler. Like Pomeranz mentioned, we will look forward to hearing what happened to Dinelson Lamet and why he left this game after 2 1/3 innings. Saw Mason Thompson come in for 2/3. Nabil Krisma had 3 innings. Now Nick Ramirez into his 2nd inning of relief.
You know, we talk about the versatility of position players that Jace Tingler has on the roster. Jake Cronenworth, first base, second base, shortstop. Playing shortstop now in this late inning affair. Just plug him in anywhere. Profar, first base, outfield, second base, you can put him.
Three-two pitch to Vogt. And that's ball 4. A leadoff walk for him here in the 8th inning. This copyrighted telecast presented by the authority of the San Diego Padres may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the San Diego Padres. Leadoff walk for Stephen Vogt, and we'll bring up the pitcher spot, Nick Ahmed. Lined into center field. Over to play it is Grisham, as Vogt will stop at second base. The first 2 Diamondbacks have reached here in the 8th inning. Walk and a single. Pinch hit single for Ahmed.
Seen a lot of that tonight. Just missed location all night long. I mean, this pitching staff for the Padres has been nails all year long. The team collectively 2nd best in baseball. The starters 6th in the National League. Relievers 2nd in baseball. I mean, it happens. And you know, quite frankly, Don, if you're going to have a game like this pitching-wise once every, 10, 12, 15 games, you can deal with that.
Strike called. Walking a single to start the 8th after Nick Ramirez had a 1-2-3-7. It's voted second. Ahmed at first. And an 0-1 coming to Josh Rojas. Ball 2-2-1. Swing and a miss. Over the top of that. 2-2. Waiting on deck is Josh Reddick. On the ground up the middle into center field, a base hit. Vote being waved around. He will score. And the Diamondbacks take a 9-0 lead. An RBI single for Josh Rojas. Second hit, second RBI of the night for Rojas.
Well, I've said it before. One of those nights where sometimes you're the windshield and sometimes you're the bug. Tonight is that night when the Padres are the bug.
Fly ball in the infield. Shortstop Jake Cronenworth will make the catch for out number 1. Let's time up with the Bill Howe plays of the game and the night for Eduardo Escobar.
Well, using the whole field, and the veteran hitter splitting the gap the opposite way there. A very, very close play, but he couldn't hold on to the baseball right there was Rivas. Down the middle, staying on it and taking it the opposite way as well. A triple shy of the cycle. RBI double, 2-run shot, single, RBI single. Swinging a hot bat.
First and third with 1 out, and Escobar with a 4-hit night, 4 RBIs. And he'll chop one to short as Cronenworth's throw in time, but scoring from third base is Ahmed and make it 10-0 Arizona. So Escobar picks up another RBI. That's 5 in the game. Rojas moved to second with 2 down. It is 10-0 Arizona. Two and 0. Chopped down the first baseline, and Hosmer will flip to Ramirez for the out. That'll end the inning. 2 more runs for the Diamondbacks on top, 10-0. San Diego as we head to the last half of the 8th inning. And the third arm used tonight by Torey Lovello in this game. After Ryan Buchter went an inning, Noe Ramirez into the game.
3 of his 4 outings with the Diamondbacks have been scoreless. He was selected from AAA Reno back on June 18th. 8 games, 2-0 with an 8 ERA. That was in 9 innings. Signed by the Diamondbacks on May 22nd. And the right-hander, a lot of changeups. That's his primary pitch. He'll mix in the 4-seamer, the curveball as well.
Came up with the Red Sox in 2015, was there for 3 seasons, and the bulk of his major league career spent with the Angels North. 5 seasons with the Angels. This is year 1 with the Arizona Diamondbacks. We have lots of changes. Heath is now in center field. Victor Caratini batting in the pitcher's spot and ahead in the count. 220, 6 homers and 28 runs batted in. A shift on Caratini on the right side. It's a 2-0 pitch from Ramirez. And that's ball 3. Nick Ahmed is at shortstop now. He stays in the game after a pinch hit. And moving from short to second is Rojas. David Smith has gone from center to left. There's a strike. 3-1. Fly ball, right field, and Reddick towards the line will make the catch for the first out in the bottom of the 8th. So 1 away, and it brings up Eric Hosmer. Grounded into a fielder's choice, fouled out to third, and singled.
Well, we always know and talk about winning series, right? So the game tomorrow under the sun, Sunday. The thing you got to look forward to is the starting of Yu Darvish for San Diego. Most consistent starter this year, along with Joe Musgrove. Yu on a Sunday.
Ball 2, 2-0.
What's your routine, Donnie, on a Sunday morning day game at home?
I wake up, I read the papers, I read all the baseball publications, getting caught up from the night before. I shave, I shower, and then
Really?
yeah, and then I drive to the ballpark.
Just wondered.
Yeah. What do you do? Anything spectacular?
No, nothing spectacular at all.
Anything besides that?
No.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the time.
Mm-hmm.
2-0 pitch is a ground ball and 2 hops down to first, fair ball. And the second out of the inning. What
do you do on Monday?
Yeah. You know, it's very similar. It's just I have more time to do it.
Well, Monday's an off day.
Well, Monday, yeah, I'll probably fish.
Really?
Yes, and cook, because I'll be cooking for a couple of days worth of meals.
That's right. Tina's on the road.
Right, so I'll be
Donnie
cooking Monday, or Tuesday,
cooks.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Do you wear an apron when you cook?
Not all the time. Sometimes depends if it's messy, and I could get messy.
You know, an apron's got a good feel to it. You know, it's like when you tie it around your waist and it's
Find
like
it constricting. Because I'm fat.
But like for Thanksgiving, you know, I do some cooking.
Oh, really?
So I throw on an apron. It's got a good feel to it. It's like a secure type feeling, you know, around the neck. You put it around your neck and you kind of tie it. Real long string on my apron. And it's like a good feel. Just, you know, you're
tucked in,
secure.
Yeah.
What do you got? What's on the bill of fare?
I haven't figured that out. That's a Sunday night decision.
Game decision?
Yeah.
Game time decision?
Yeah, because then I have to pull stuff out of the freezer in order for it to thaw for Monday's cooking. So that's a Sunday night decision. Now bounce in for ball 2. Miguel Diaz looks like he'll be coming in for the Padres.
I'll tell you, your cooking has got POV written all over it.
Tony Gwynn Jr. is going to come to my house?
Yeah,
Is that happening?
Yeah. Yes.
2-1 pitch. He should really come on Sunday night to see how I go through the process of picking what I'm going to cook on Monday.
Well, let's do it.
It's a Sunday night thing. I don't know if Tony's available. Probably not after a 3-game series.
I can go ask him.
That's outside and ball 4. 2-out walk for Trent Grisham.
So after we go to your house for the cooking and the POV,
yes,
come to my house and see how I fix a bowl of cereal.
I mean, is it more complicated than it looks?
Oh,
it is.
There's a technique.
Okay. Because from what I see, from what I've seen that you posted on Twitter, is that you have a bowl and then you put the cereal in, and then you put the milk in, and then you just
want to hear one?
Crush it.
Quick technique.
Yeah.
I love grape nuts. Right. I'll pour the grape nuts with milk. I'll put the bowl in the refrigerator for like 15 minutes so it soaks in and gets soggy. I love soggy grape nuts.
Wow.
Yes.
See,
Soggy Grape Nuts is the name of my new band.
I got to be honest with you. One of my pet peeves is soggy cereal.
No.
I don't like soggy cereal.
If you eat it quickly, it tears up the inside of your mouth. Like, have you ever had Captain Crunch, like pour the milk and then eat it? No way.
Not since I was 12. No, I haven't had Captain Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you got to let sit for like 10 minutes.
Tricks are for kids.
Silly rabbit.
Do you eat like Cocoa Puffs and stuff?
Oh, yeah. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
So 2-1 pitch to Profar. Popped up right side. McAhmed will make the catch. It will end the inning and this conversation, thankfully. We head to the ninth, 10-0. Diamondbacks on top of the Padres as we get ready for the ninth inning. And into the game is Miguel Diaz.
Miguel Diaz twirled in the 5th inning last night. An inning. He walked 2. All the rest were zeros for the young right-hander. Enters his 14th game. A lot of change-ups. He's got the mid-90s fastball. He will throw that changeup anytime. Opponent's hitting 179 off of Miguel Diaz.
As Jubal Cabrera will lead it off, and we got a new first baseman too. Eric Hosmer's night is over as Victor Caratini takes over at first base. Pinch hit, stays in the game at first. And as Jubal Cabrera is coming up to lead it off for the Diamondbacks. See, my pet peeve is I don't like mushy cereal.
Really?
No. And you know what really bothers me? really gets me. It's been something that's been a couple years now. I don't like stickers on vegetables and fruit. Bothers me. But I have to pull the sticker off the vegetables or the fruit to cook.
It's never bothered me.
Because they never just come right off.
Yeah.
They're like stuck on there.
Kind of leaves a divot on the vegetable.
And some residue.
Yes. Well, that's what you wash them for.
Pitch in there for a strike.
You like fresh bananas, like really brown bananas, or like in between bananas?
I don't like them green, but
right.
I like them when they're, I guess, ripe. Be fouled back, out of play. You?
I kind of like them just before they get really brown. Especially
they're very mushy.
Especially in my.
So what I'm getting here is you have very sensitive teeth.
No, I don't at all.
Popped up foul off to the left, out of play.
I like my steak medium rare.
Medium. Cabrera tonight 0 for 4. He's grounded out 4 times. Once into a DP. Gets the arms out of the way and takes strike 3. Miguel Diaz strikes him out for the first out of the 9th inning.
There's that Diaz changeup that we talked about. He'll throw it any time. And when you throw a changeup to a hitter and straighten him up like that, yeah, it's got some movement to it as well.
So 1 down in the 9th, and it brings up Christian Walker. Walker with one of the 2 home runs that the Diamondbacks have in this game. One pitch to Walker is going to miss. Do you have to have breakfast or do you skip it?
There are days when I skip it. Majority of the days, though, when I wake up, I'm hungry. I know that comes as a shocker to you.
I think you eat all day. Like from the time you get up to the time you get into the crib, it's all day.
I should just like put a feed bag over my head.
Well, I watch it for, how long are we together every day? 8 hours? 9 hours? The ground ball chop foul outside of third.
I enjoy food.
You do. Nothing wrong with that. Moderation.
I'm a mess.
You're fine.
White hot mess.
No, you're fine. What'd you have tonight? Over there, you were crushing popcorn for the better part of an hour.
Had a bag of
just random
barbecue potato chips.
One fouled off. Is there any left, or any for anybody else?
Popcorn right here. I'm offering you some.
There's like 2 pieces in the bottom of the bag. That was plenty. One out in the 9th, and Walker waiting on a 2-2 pitch.
I'll tell you what I did today. Here's the scenario. I reach up into the cupboard for cereal.
More cereal.
2 boxes, Special K and Rice Chex, which I love. Soggy, of course. Very little in both boxes. I mixed them together and had a bowl of cereal.
Wow.
Yeah.
New invention. That's ball 4, and Diaz walks Walker. I'm not sure they're meant to be together. I mean,
why not?
Yeah.
Where is that written?
It's in the Castro coming up. Well, they're 2 different companies.
Chex is General Mills, right?
I think so.
And Kellogg's is Special K is Kellogg's.
Yeah.
Battle Creek, Michigan. Went there on vacation with my mom and dad one year. toured the factory, got free cereal at the end of the tour. That's why
I had no idea.
No, I'm going through therapy right now. Oh my gosh, it's because of my summer vacation as a kid.
It's all coming back to you now. See, we've talked this out.
I'm calling my parents tomorrow.
This is like you're hypnotized right now.
I know.
We just made a major breakthrough as to why we have 9 bowls of cereal a day. Is because you went on vacation.
I just had like
to Kellogg's.
That's a true story.
That's amazing.
We hopped in the family truckster and went, Niagara Falls, and through Michigan, and then down that way. Wow.
Tim Castro batting with 1 out, 1 on, and he'll take the strike.
I feel cleansed.
Yeah, I think we've made a major breakthrough here.
Yeah.
So maybe you won't have 3 bowls of cereal after the game? Never mind. Fouls it off himself, painfully so.
My parents to this day will tell people, I used to, as a kid, I'm not going for the cereal bowl. I'm going for the mixing bowl. I would go to my mom's cupboard and get the mixing bowl.
The big ones?
The big ones. And have my cereal.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this has been a problem for a long time because you're very old.
It's not a problem.
It's just an issue. It's not a problem. It's just an issue. It's much older than I am. 1-2 is in the dirt. Strikeout Cabrera. Walker walked, and now LeCastro with a count of 2-2. Well, another night when the Padres bullpen has really been taxed. So Mason Thompson, Nabil Krismat, Nick Ramirez, and Miguel Diaz in this game after Nelson Lamet went just 2 1/3.
And you know what? It's one of those games where Darvish getting to start tomorrow. He knows he's been around the block. He, you know what? He has it in him to where I wouldn't be surprised if he goes at least 7 innings tomorrow. If he twirls 8 for his ball club, knowing the situation that they've had to deal with the last 2 nights.
Fly ball headed to right field. Will Myers is out there, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. 2 down in the top of the 9th inning. Here's Stephen Vogt, who tonight has popped out to second, grounded into a fielder's choice twice, and walked. He scored 3 runs in a 10-run attack tonight for Arizona on 16 hits. Liner to center field, and Grisham coming on to make the catch that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. Diamondbacks on top 10-0. Padres. By UC San Diego Health, official health provider of the San Diego Padres. And by National University. It has been all Diamondbacks in this game tonight. They've scored 10 runs and have a 10-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the 9th inning. And trying to wrap it up for the D-backs, the former closer, Joakim Soria.
He's been around a long time. 5 of his last 6 outings have been scoreless. Back on June 21st, recently against the Brewers, 750th career appearance. That's a heck of a career. He has spent some time on the IL, the 10-day. He had a strained left calf. Enters his 20th game.
Webster Ribas to lead it off here for the Padres in the bottom of the 9th inning. Foul to the screen for strike one. Merrill Kelly, the pitcher of record for the Diamondbacks, went 6 innings, 5 hits, no runs, didn't walk anybody, and struck out 5 through 99 pitches, and got plenty of run support. But he pitched very well, quieting a very good Padres offense for the first time in a while.
That's exactly what the Diamondbacks needed. We've talked about this road record streak of losing. He pitched well. That's exactly what he did. He pitched, avoiding the barrels of the Padres offense.
Fly ball, right field, shallow, falling fast, and going to fall in for a hit. Rivas headed for 2. Throw will go to second, but he's got a double to start the bottom of the 9th inning. That's a 3rd hit of the night for Webster Rivas.
Good to see the kid getting the start and having good results, even though it's 10-0 Diamondbacks. Gladly take that one. Never give away at bats, fights it off. Into scoring position.
Runner at second base, start things in the bottom of the 9th inning. Here's Ha-Seong Kim, his 2nd plate appearance. Fouled out to the 3rd baseman as Drupal Cabrera in the 7th inning. Fouled off to the right, out of play, and it evens at 1-1. Soria broke in the big leagues in 2007 with the Kansas City Royals. He was racking up some serious numbers as a closer at 43 saves for the Royals back in 2010. Texas, Detroit, Pittsburgh, Kansas City again, the White Sox, the Brewers, the A's, and this is year 1 in Arizona.
That's a heck of a career right there.
Catcher Stephen Vogt going out to talk to him, and the runner at second base. One to Kim. Popped up foul off to the right, out of play. Staying away, and it's 2-2. Tommy Pham, top of the order, waiting on deck here for the Padres, bottom of the 9th inning, trailing 10-0, being out hit 16-7 in this game. Fouls it off down the right field line, out of play.
You know, it's games like this to where it sparks my, or piques my interest of games from the past that I've witnessed and watched. And I always, whenever there's a game like this, I always think of that game back on August 21st, 1990, Phillies at Dodgers. 11-3 lead after 8 for LA. The Phils drop a 9th spot in the top of the 9th to win it. 12-11.
Wow.
9 runs in the top of the 9th.
Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 9th. Leadoff double by Webster Rivas starts things in the bottom of the 9th inning. Foul back again, and the battle continues. Eighth pitch of the plate appearance coming up here for Ha-Sung Kim. Foul back, and we'll do it again. Action in the pen as Joe Mantiply, we saw in last night's game, warming up tonight now for the Diamondbacks. Full count. Kim will lift it in the air to shallow center. Heath coming in and going out. To make that catch from second base is Rojas. What a play. And all the way out to center field to make that catch. A 10-pitch plate appearance, but a pop out to shallow center field, caught by the second baseman.
Spectacular play by Rojas. He went a long way. That is great concentration. Thought that ball was going to dump in there between the 3 fielders. Soria likes it.
So 1 out, and Rivas at second base, top of the order, Tommy Pham. 0 for 3, has been hit by a pitch in this game. Lines one into center field, a base hit. Rivas will be waved around. There'll be no throw, and the Padres are on the board. Their first run of the night comes in the bottom of the 9th inning. No shutout tonight for the D-backs.
And never give away at-bats. The Friar faithful hanging in there. Forcing fastball down. Tommy Pham drops the head, takes it right back up. A little knuckleball off the bat of Pham.
Here's Will Myers for the first time tonight. .248, 8 homers and 28 runs batted in.
Whoa. Wow. Wow. I haven't seen something like that in a long time.
They're going to check on him.
Yeah, I just hope he's okay.
That went a long way.
Yes, it did. And I mean, it wasn't a glancing ball. That went directly back towards the third base side of home plate, but still, that was a rocket.
Didn't know where it was and was all the way back behind home plate.
Yeah. Is that off the shin? Right off the shin?
I think so.
Wow.
So Pham takes second. Myers reaches it first, and here's Jake Cronenworth. Padres already have a run, looking for more. Down by 9 in the bottom of the 9th. Trying to finish on a good note tonight. Ball 1 to Jake. And 0 for 4 night for Cronenworth, who has grounded out twice, struck out twice. Two and 0.
Well, they're hoping.
Popped up foul, backing out of play. First and second with 1 out, a run in for the Friars here. Ball 3. Waiting on deck is Victor Caratini. Took over at first base defensively for the Padres. That's ball 4, and that's going to load him up. Base is loaded. And here comes Torey Lovullo. So sorry, it's hit in the shin, and not really all that sharp before that, but certainly not after. And the bases are loaded with 1 out. We got a pitching change from Petco Park in San Diego. Padres have a run. It's 10-1 Arizona. It's making some noise. They've got a run, and now they have the bases loaded with 1 out of the inning. Enter Joe Mantiply into the game.
Mantiply pitched in the 5th last night in inning. Pitched quite well. Zeros all the way across, except for 2 strikeouts. Enters his 19th game. Inherits 3 runners. Homemade sign, sticking around. Wanting to see a finish here.
Pham at third, Myers at second, Cronenworth at first base. And Victor Caratini batting for the 2nd time tonight. He flied out to right field in the 8th. Here he is in the 9th. 2 grand slams on his resume. Strike 1. So Soria responsible for all the runners on, and the bases are loaded. He only goes to third and gives up a total of 3 hits, including a painful one off his shin. Swing and a miss for Caratini, who went lunging, and it's 0-2.
You're going to get that changeup from Mantiply. A lot of the pitchers tonight throwing a lot of changeups. We've seen that.
Miguel Diaz on deck. Caratini grounds one to shortstop. Ahmed to second for 1, on to first for 2. And the double play ends the ball game. So the 6-4-3 DP wraps up the night. Frustrating night, but that ends the longest losing streak on the road in Major League Baseball since 1900. The 24-game losing streak comes to an end for the Diamondbacks. The 8-game winning streak for the Padres comes to an end tonight as the Diamondbacks take Game 2 of the series. It's time now for Padres Live, the post-game show. Mike Pomerantz, what's in store?
Well, the Padres just going to have to start another winning streak tomorrow. Simple as that. So, coming up on a post-game show, we'll break down what happened here. But the big story of the night, clearly, Dinelson Lamet, who left after 47 pitches. We'll get an update from his manager, Jace Tingler, in just a couple of moments on a post-game show. Stick around.